I'm CM Punk, and I wish we would stop genocide, you know?
Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. I hope you're well. Breaking news. A well-known WWE wrestler has chosen to join the army of the Palestinians and give a knockout performance against Israel. This WWE champion is ready to reveal his hidden moves and break the egos of the oppressors with his unfearful spirit. Who is this WWE wrestler we're talking about? Let's find out. The WWE wrestler we're talking about is none other than the famous Philip Jack, well known as the CM Punk, and recently he was present as a color commentator at CFFC 137, a mixed martial arts event. When asked to comment on the approaching US elections by the other two commentators, one of them being MMA journalist John Morgan, Punk used the opportunity to say that all he wants to see is the end of bloodshed right now.
Some busy stuff. All right, before we close and get out of here, obviously big elections coming up. Everybody make sure you're registered to vote.
Lord.
We always like to talk politics on air.
Love it.
Since we're here, we'll ask the two of you guys, any political endorsements you guys would like to make?
I personally, I don't like to get involved with politics, but I do feel compelled. We have a huge election coming up in the town of Collierville. Seat 5 for Alderman, Jason Lederfine. The gentleman served his country, he serves his promotion, and he now wants to serve your town. Vote for that man. This is where you say, I'm CM Punk and I approve this message.
Local politics. I'm CM Punk, and I wish we would stop genocide, you know?
All right, well, listen, I think that's enough talking for today, isn't it? Let's get back to the fighting action. That's much safer to do. Just see if
In his brief comments, CM Punk emphasized the most critical and significant issue of the present moment, one that should be the top priority for all politicians, which unfortunately is not. CM Punk made a serious and concerning comment that should have brought everyone to tears, but for some odd reason John Morgan found it so hilarious that he couldn't stop laughing at Punk's statement. Once he had finished laughing wildly, he attempted to change the subject by stating that they had had enough talking and should now return to discussing matches since it is currently more safe to do. Remarkably, he initiated the conversation by stating that we always like to talk about politics on air. Moreover, he refrained from interrupting the other commentator during his political remarks and endorsement of the candidate he supported for the election. Up until that point, nothing had seemed so absurd. However, as soon as CM Punk made the one statement that called for an end to the execution of innocent people, they both attempted to laugh, acting as though this was a joke to them or as though they were so uncomfortable and uneasy that they had to act in this way to cover up their discomfort. This clip of CM Punk calling for an end to bloodshed is being widely shared among and is getting mixed reactions. It appears that the simple statement made by Punk has knocked down those who are supporting the oppressive regime and shattered them into pieces. This is not the first time when CM Punk has shown his care for the Palestinians. Early too, after winning a match, he posted a picture on his social media handle that said, "Free Palestine," and that picture too had gone viral, receiving love from his pro-life fans and hate from those who support suffering and pain. The fact that the other two commentators tried to hide their nervousness behind their ridiculous laugh shows that they're afraid of losing their jobs even if they dared to utter a single word indicating that they agreed with what CM Punk said. This is the same reason why only a few celebrities, politicians, fighters, and world leaders are afraid of saying anything that might offend their masters. CM Punk demonstrated that not only does he have powerful and built muscles capable of breaking his opponent's jaw, but he also has outstanding courage to speak up against injustice, which is enough to shake the oppressors to their core. CM Punk's simple statements and postings on social media handles seem sufficient to cause sleepless nights and unending suffering to the repressive dictatorship and those who support it. And this is the real meaning of being a true champion. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala end the suffering and pain of the Palestinians. Ameen.